I have always admired the charitable works of many athletes, but there are certain pros who are true heroes for their work away from the playing field, and Vernon Wells is at the top of the list. Vernon, when you recently re-signed with the Toronto Blue Jays, you donated $1 million of your own money to the Jays Care Foundation. I mean, there's generosity and then there's wow. What do you think that this money and the foundation is going to do for the children?
Well, I think that's the biggest thing is the kids. I mean, they're our future, and when you look at I have the privilege of being involved in the Rookie League program, which is obviously a big thing that Jays Care Foundation is involved in, and I get to see the faces and see the smile on their faces when they come to the ballpark and get involved in this game and get to meet new friends and just get out of the house. A lot of those kids, I mean, you hear so many stories about kids just unable to get out of the house. They don't even know what's across the street, and it's this gives us opportunity for them to enjoy life and get to know things that they may not have been able to experience if the Jays Care Foundation wasn't around.
Now, you've always done so much for charity. Obviously, that's important to you, and it's in your heart, right?
It is, and I'm blessed enough to be able to play a game and get paid well for doing it. And the least we can do as athletes is give back and be a good role model and give kids maybe a chance that they never would have had in life. And they need to know that anything's possible. And that's what me growing up as a kid, I was fortunate enough to, my parents made enough money to put me in the best leagues and put me in school, and I had advantages in life that kids nowadays, some kids don't have, and just to be able to give kids that opportunity is the least we can do.
Now, this show is all about change and how it affects us. I want to start right at the beginning when we got little Vernon Wells. Okay, so you had a big change at a young age because you were in the infield. Tell us that infamous story as to why we have one of the best outfielders in the game.
Yeah, about 10 or 11 years old, just taking ground balls before a game. Ball just jumped up, hit me in the mouth. Almost knocked my front two teeth out, and I figured, you know what, it's probably a time to get as far away from home plate as possible, and that's when I made my move to the outfield, and it's worked out.
The rest is history,
worked
right?
out okay so far from there.
Now, most athletes are blessed with amazing skills. You are as well. I understand baseball isn't the only sport you were playing when you were growing up. You were also into football as well.
I was. I played football and basketball growing up as a kid. I mean, that's the thing. I think that's what's important for young kids is to be involved, to get to know different kids. You need friends, and friends are what keep you out of trouble, especially when you're a young kid. And I was able to build relationships from the time that I was 5 years old playing sports, and the more you're on the field, keeps you out of trouble when you're off the field. And I think that my parents did a great job of that.
So before the draft, you're at a bit of a crossroads. And was it too much of a crossroads, or did you know baseball was it?
Well, I signed my letter of intent to go to University of Texas. Was planning on going to school, and the Blue Jays called me a couple days before the draft and said, we want to take you with the 5th pick. And obviously when a team is willing to take a chance on you like that, they want you in one place and one place alone. That's in the organization, and trying to get to this level here. And they gave me the opportunity, and I tried to run with it.
So I think you were playing, what were you, a wide receiver in college?
I was a quarterback in high school.
Quarterback in high school?
Yeah, I think I would have played receiver in college, or I don't know. I may have gotten a little too big to play receiver, but I love football. I played basketball also, and it definitely kept me out of trouble.
So, you know, you come by these football genes really well because didn't Dad used to play in the CFL?
He did. He played in Calgary for a couple years, and
hey, my old hometown, Stampeders.
And then
all right.
Shortly thereafter that, I was born and kind of ruined his football career. So he's become a very well-known sports artist, so he's doing all right for himself.
A lot of people want to know what it's like to be in your shoes. I mean, a lot of people would love to be in your shoes, but could you tell us what it is all about being an athlete? We've seen the charitable side of you. We've seen you out on the field. What is it like for me?
It's nice. It is. It's a blessing. It's something that I've been fortunate enough to be a part of, and I've been in a great organization since I signed here in Toronto, and it really is a blessing. It's something that you never take for granted, because you never know when that last day is going to be, and you come out to the park and you step on the field when it's game time, and you see kids and smiling and yelling, and that's what it's all about. The kids enjoy it, and whenever you see kids wearing your jersey, it never gets old.
How do you handle the criticism that comes with a job? Because, I mean, you put up some stellar stats, but sometimes there's been a few hard balls sent your way.
Yeah, kind of like right now. I've been struggling the last couple of weeks, but that's baseball, and that's life. I mean, you're going to struggle, and in life, no matter what workplace you're in, it's the people that are able to handle the struggles, and that kind of defines the person you are. It's the kind of person is when you are struggling, how are you taking that struggle, and what are you going to do to get out of it and try to correct it so it doesn't happen again. And it makes you the man or woman that you are, and hopefully the struggle that our team is in right now, we'll be able to come out of it and have our heads up high, and that's what life's all about. You gotta take the good with the bad.
Were you prepared for the change in your life when you became a pro athlete?
I was. Fortunately enough for me, my dad has been around professional athletes, and
That would have helped.
yeah, therefore I was able to be around professional athletes since I was 10, 11 years old. So I got the inside look to see what it was like, and they prepared me. And I think, especially, I met my wife when I was 15 years old, and she's 2 years older than I am. So I had
for the older woman.
Yeah, I
huh?
had the older woman, and she taught me some things, and she's kind of molded me into the man that I am today.
And you've got children.
I do. I have a 4-year-old and almost 2-year-old, and it's 2 little boys, and it's a blast. And
That's a huge change in your life, isn't it?
that's a change. That is a change. It's an everyday, just fun as can be, and watching two little people grow up, and that's the amazing thing. Just watching their little brains grow and watching what they learn, and obviously you have to watch yourself and with what they learn, because they pick up on everything, and it's a blast.
Now, your dad went from professional sports to painting, I understand?
Yes. He's a very well-known sports artist amongst baseball players and other sports, but he's done well for himself. He's definitely has a talent that not too many people have, and he's done a great job so far. And I think that obviously with my success, he's looking to hang up the pencil and pen for a little while.
Now, the Jays Care Foundation, doing some great work within the community. I know you bring the kids down here, but I think they go out to the community as well.
They do. There's a park just outside of downtown that the kids go to. They play their games there once a week, and I think what we're going to try to do now is to do more and allow the kids to get out more, because right now there's still some kids that are, like I said, are stuck in their house, and they come out one day a week and just they don't know what life is. And that's the sad thing, is you want to see kids get to enjoy life and know what all there is out there to be involved in. And I think the Jays Care Foundation is going to do a lot more with our Rookie League program to give kids a chance to get out and see life.
What's it like to be a hero? Because, Vernon, you are. I know you're a humble man, but you are.
Well, I look at it as, just having fun and doing what God has blessed me to do. And I've been blessed to do whatever I want in this life. Especially, the money is nothing. The money is going to come and go, but it's who you impact and who you make a difference in someone's life. And if you're able to do it with 1 or 2 kids, that's a lot more than none. So I got to do what I have to do to try to make this world a better place, and make especially this country, a better place for what all the people have done for me since I've gotten here in 1997, and hopefully change the life of a few kids and see them in a few years. Hopefully, I'm where I'm standing right now.
Oh, Vernon, you are such an inspiration. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you very much.